Have you ever wondered where the enchanting legends of mermaids come from? How did these mysterious creatures of the deep capture our imaginations for centuries? From the sirens of Greek mythology, luring sailors to their doom, to the beautiful and tragic selkies of Celtic lore, mermaids have swum through the stories and legends of countless cultures around the world. Join us as we dive into the depths of history to uncover the origins of mermaids. Were they simply a figment of the human imagination, or did these tales arise from real encounters with mysterious sea creatures? If you love diving into myths and mysteries, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and tap the bell icon so you won't miss any of our deep dives into the unknown. Let's get started. To truly understand the origins of mermaids, we need to journey back to the earliest myths where these enigmatic creatures first surfaced. Starting point is ancient Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization, where one of the earliest mermaid myths was born. This is the tale of Atargatis, the goddess of fertility and water. Atargatis, also known as Derceto, was a revered goddess in the Assyrian pantheon. She was often depicted as a beautiful woman who, according to legends, fell deeply in love with a mortal shepherd. Their union resulted in a daughter, but the goddess's divine nature made it impossible for her to live a simple human life. Tragically, the shepherd could not withstand the divine presence of Atargatis, leading to his untimely death. Stricken with grief and guilt, Atargatis abandoned her child and threw herself into a lake, seeking to end her sorrow. Atargatis was transformed by the waters. Her lower body turned into that of a fish, creating the first mermaid. She became a central figure in Mesopotamian culture, worshipped as a goddess who could bring fertility to the land and protect those who traveled by sea. In the depths of Greek mythology, the seas are home to both alluring and deadly creatures. Among them, the Sirens and the Nereids stand out, each with their own captivating stories and distinct characteristics. First, let's dive into the eerie world of the Sirens, those haunting figures that lured sailors to their doom. Sirens are often depicted as half-bird, half-woman creatures, but over time, their image morphed into something more akin to mermaids. With their beautiful, haunting voices, they sang songs so enchanting that sailors could not resist. Drawn by the music, they would steer their ships towards the rocky shores, only to meet a tragic end. In Homer's Odyssey, the hero Odysseus encounters these dangerous beings. Knowing the peril they posed, he had his men plug their ears with beeswax, while he himself was tied to the mast. Contrasting sharply with the dark allure of the Sirens are the Nereids, the sea nymphs known for their beauty and benevolence. Nereids are the 50 daughters of Nereus, the old man of the sea, and Doris, an ocean nymph. These enchanting figures are often depicted as beautiful maidens who inhabit the depths of the Mediterranean Sea. Unlike the Sirens, Nereids are generally seen as kind and helpful, especially to sailors navigating treacherous waters. Nereids were often depicted riding dolphins or accompanying Poseidon, the god of the sea. When the Jason and the Argonauts faced numerous perils at sea, it was the Nereids who guided and protected them, ensuring their safe passage. In the cold, windswept regions of Celtic mythology, the seas are home to mysterious and enchanting beings known as selkies. Unlike the alluring and dangerous sirens of Greek mythology, selkies possess a unique blend of beauty, mystery, and tragedy. Selkies, also known as seal folk, are said to live as seals in the sea, but shed their skins to become human on land. On land, they appear as stunningly beautiful men or women, often capturing the hearts of those who encounter them. Many stories tell of humans discovering a selkie's seal skin and hiding it, preventing the selkie from returning to the sea. In these stories, the selkie's yearning for the sea never fades, If they ever find their hidden seal skin, they will return to the ocean, leaving their human families behind. The Selkie myths are not just tales of romance and tragedy. They also reflect the Celtic people's deep connection to the sea and its creatures. Throughout history, the mysterious allure of mermaids has transcended the realms of myth and legend, finding its way into the journals of explorers and the accounts of sailors. One of the earliest and most famous accounts comes from the logbook of Christopher Columbus. In January 1493, while exploring the waters near the Caribbean, Columbus and his crew reported seeing 3 mermaids rising from the sea. Columbus described them as not as beautiful as they are painted. Historians now believe that what Columbus saw were likely manatees or dugongs, but to the sailors of the time, these sightings were nothing short of enchanting and mysterious. Another intriguing tale comes from the 17th century, when the English explorer Henry Hudson documented a sighting in his journal. While navigating icy waters near the Arctic Circle, Hudson's crew spotted a mermaid with long, flowing hair and a human-like torso. Hudson's account has fueled speculation and debate among historians and mermaid enthusiasts alike. Even in modern times, reports of mermaid-like creatures persist. Divers and fishermen occasionally tell tales of encounters with mysterious, human-like figures in the depths of the ocean. These stories, while often dismissed as folklore or hallucinations, keep the mystery alive. From the enchanting Nereids of Greek mythology to the tragic selkies of Celtic lore, and even to the real-life sightings that sparked curiosity and wonder, these mythical beings remind us of the vast unknown that lies beneath the waves. Mermaids continue to inspire artists, writers, and filmmakers, their stories evolving with each retelling. Whether you view them as mere myth or believe there's a grain of truth in the legends, mermaids will always hold a special place in our hearts and minds. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the enchanting world of mermaids. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more mythical mysteries and captivating stories.